Welcome with our first chapter of the solar system adventure, guys. Have you ever wondered what it's like on Mercury? Imagine soaring through the cosmos with Zooma, our fearless pilot, Astro, the ever-curious adventurer, and Luna, our wise guide. They're all aboard a fantastical spaceship ready to take us on a journey to the closest planet to the Sun, Mercury. In case you're not sure, planets are massive celestial bodies that orbit around a star. And our destination, Mercury, is one of the 8 that orbit our star, the Sun. All right, crew, strap in. We're heading to Mercury. Do you see that tiny dot closest to the Sun? That's Mercury. It's the smallest planet in our solar system, and it's also the closest one to the Sun. Now let's imagine you could hold Earth in one hand and Mercury in the other. You would quickly notice that Mercury is just a tad bit bigger than our moon. Isn't that something? Mercury's close proximity to the Sun means it orbits the Sun faster than any other planet. So, here's a fun question for you. If you were to live on Mercury, how long do you think 1 year would be? Would you be celebrating your birthday every few months? Well, here's a little secret. 1 year on Mercury, which is the time it takes to orbit the Sun, is only 88 Earth days. Yes, you heard right. A year on Mercury is just 88 Earth days. Would you believe that a day on Mercury is longer than its year? Yes, you heard it right. Mercury, unlike our home planet Earth, spins very slowly on its axis. This slow spin is what makes a single day on Mercury incredibly long. Imagine, while we're used to 24 short hours, a day on Mercury lasts a staggering 59 Earth days. Now let's picture our friends Astro and Luna on Mercury's surface. As the Sun rises, it crawls across the sky, taking its sweet time. It's daytime for what feels like forever. Then, as the Sun finally sets, night descends, but don't expect a quick night's sleep. Nighttime on Mercury also lasts a long time. So if you lived on Mercury, your lunchtime might well be a month after breakfast. Quite a peculiar schedule, isn't it? Next time you think your school day is long, remember a day on Mercury lasts 59 Earth days. Pack your sunscreen and your winter coat, because Mercury has some wild weather. This tiny planet experiences some of the most extreme temperatures in our solar system. Imagine standing on a planet that's hotter than a pizza oven during the day. Can you picture that? Now, think about the coldest day you've ever experienced. Mercury's night is even colder than that, colder than your freezer. So, why does Mercury have such extreme temperatures? Well, it's because Mercury doesn't have a thick atmosphere like Earth does. On Earth, our atmosphere traps heat, keeping us warm even when the sun goes down. But on Mercury, without a thick atmosphere to hold in the heat, it gets scorching hot when the sun is shining and freezing cold when it's night. Isn't that fascinating? That's right. Without a thick atmosphere to hold in heat, Mercury gets very hot during the day and very cold at night. Mercury may be small, but it's full of mysteries. One of the biggest enigmas about this tiny planet is its ultra-thin atmosphere, also known as an exosphere. Unlike Earth's thick blanket of air, Mercury's exosphere is so thin it's almost like it's not there at all. Here's another interesting fact. Mercury doesn't have any moons. That's right. While we Earthlings enjoy the company of our beautiful moon, Mercury dances alone in its orbit around the Sun. And let's not forget about Mercury's core. Believe it or not, this little planet is packing a large iron core. This core is so big, it makes up about 3/4 of Mercury's diameter. That's a lot of iron for such a small planet. With its thin atmosphere, lack of moons, and a massive iron core, Mercury is truly a planet of paradoxes and surprises. Who knew the smallest planet in our solar system could be so fascinating? As we head back to Earth, let's recap our exciting journey to Mercury. We've discovered so much about this tiny, mysterious planet that's closer to the Sun than any other. We've learned about its position in the solar system, its long days and nights, its extreme temperatures, and its fascinating surface. There's so much more to explore about Mercury and other planets. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this adventure with your friends. Which planet should we explore next? Until our next space adventure, keep exploring and stay curious.